6, we'll go ahead and open the meeting for the public hearing. Nate?
All right, this is the public hearing for the proposed rezoning of 138 North Mad Anthony Street. They went to the Planning and Zoning Commission. Jared Jones owns the property. He's here with us tonight. Owns the property there. Went to the Planning and Zoning Commission on June 7th. They recommended recommended approval of the rezoning. They did put a couple conditions on it. One, that the off-street parking requirements would be met, installed as part of the proposal, and then also that the property be maintained appropriately going forward. Specifically, the request is to go from R3 Village Residential to SU Special Use District. I do want to point out in the ordinance that is for the first reading tonight in the regular council session, in the third whereas paragraph at the first page, I made an error there. It should read at the very end, to wit, to construct a duplex instead of to use the existing structure in addition thereto as a church. I'm using
So
an
we
old
take
ordinance
off
and didn't.
Northside Baptist too.
Oh yeah, jeez, I really messed that up. Yeah. So that should read Jared Jones filed development plan. Yeah, I'll be completely honest with, from the June planning and zoning meeting, and then when we set the public hearing, I kind of forgot about this. So I had to scramble Friday to get this ordinance together, and I just obviously scrambled and missed a couple things there, so I apologize. So that's the reason for the public hearing. Like any rezoning, goes to planning and zoning, then to the public hearing, and then you guys consider the ordinance that would actually change it.
So is there off-street parking?
Yeah, you make that one, yeah.
I don't see it anywhere.
I didn't send the photo, but yes. I mean, it's not gonna be as big of a deal as I thought, which thank God, but
Okay, so where's it gonna be?
it'd be in the back part of the lot, so like.
By the alley?
Yeah, it slopes down, and it like slopes down and then comes up, and then it'd be on that left-hand side.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Any other questions?
Oh, I have some things I need to tell council. So I was here for the planning and zoning meeting, and we had a lot of discussion, and quite a few things were brought up for those of you that were here. One of the things was the lack of maintenance on Jared's property. He told everyone that he bought the property in 2007, and of course we all know what happened in 2008, and so he just didn't do anything with it. But he added a fence because he was told that he needed to mow, and he added a fence so that he didn't have to mow. And I have a bunch of pictures here of complete lack of upkeep. And the house was torn down and the trees were all taken down the 1st through 3rd of July. And since then, there has not been one time that it's been mowed since then. Now, a lot of it is dirt, and they put straw all around the property. But I think this is just a continuation of Mr. Jones not taking care of his property. And he keeps telling us he will, but showing us and doing are two completely different things.
Can I answer that?
Sure.
I contacted Premier Mowing. They said to wait. There wasn't any grass in, so we're waiting. They're scheduled to do it. I can give you their phone number, contacted them, talked to them a couple times.
Yeah, but I mean, with new grass, I don't think that's that unusual.
Well,
Let it get
is there
established.
grass planted there?
There was.
There was there?
Yeah, we're dealing with the same thing on our property on 241. We haven't done
Yeah.
that yet either, letting the grass get established and then we mow it.
Yeah, but we're not building anything on it,
Right.
you know.
I think as far as the immediate goes, you gotta let the grass get established.
So Jared, you were at the last meeting in June, and you were on the hot seat then, and
Yeah.
you're on the hot seat now. So Can you explain or elaborate any more as far as what your intentions are? Has anything changed since the last meeting?
No, I mean, we've been working on different quotes, and talking to different contractors, making sure we can fit. Because the building isn't that much larger than what it is. I think it's another 20 feet. So it's the exact same layout, it's just 20 feet larger, I think. It might even be less than that. So other than that, no, it's just a matter of just putting together costing and making sure it passes and going from there.
And it's your every intention that if this is approved and you build this duplex, that you're going to keep it up? Is that something you're gonna do on your own? Is
No,
that something you're
we're
gonna hire
hiring,
out
no,
to
that's
do?
all. No, that'll be hired out. Like I said in the prior meetings, like that is not a reflection of who I am, and again, I take complete responsibility. If I could show you our, the other properties, you understand that, like where I live, it's just not, it just happened to fall at a time, and it is what it is. Like I can't argue it, it just is what it is. But I have the funds now, and I can do it now, and so, that's all I'm really including. But yeah, I'm planning to pay to have all this done, so we will have a management company as far as renting it, and then they'll be responsible for it.
What is your plan for being neighborly with the neighbors throughout all of this process?
Which neighbor?
You have neighbors on both sides.
I mean, I've had really problems with the neighbor to, I guess, the north. There hasn't really been any issues. I think there's one in the south. I think there could be a little bit of an issue. I think that it'll be, I'm pretty cordial, pretty easy. We're pretty easy, so.
So you didn't contact an attorney and have them send a letter to the neighbors?
No, I did. Yeah. The problem with that is that I don't even know if I should even go into this, but I just think there are legal things that happen, and, I contacted an attorney to rectify them.
I just don't want us to be here in 10 years
Oh, no.
with a property that's not being kept up, that is just, I don't want you to be a slumlord in Millersburg, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, no, yeah.
Nobody wants that.
No.
Not me, not anyone, nobody wants that.
I expect it to help the properties around the area. I don't think it's gonna hurt it. You've seen the drawings. It's gonna be nice.
Jared, what's your anticipated start date for this, if this is approved? Are you planning to break ground yet this year?
I'm gonna guess probably.
Do you
I would
have a
say
builder
it's
in mind right now? Do you have
There's a couple people that we're working with. We're in the middle of hiring a GM for a different property. And the guy kind of fell through. I have another guy that we're working with. So there's several properties that are being worked on right now. This is just one of many. So I think that I would hope that by the fall, but with the concrete and everything, and I would imagine if it doesn't get done soon, then it would be beginning of next year, maybe like March or April. Just after the rain and what dries up.
Is anybody that's here, that's present at this meeting, a resident that wants to say something?
You mean about what you're talking about?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Was that the Yanayan property or
I'm sorry, the what?
Yanayan property prior to you
I
or?
believe it was prior to you. Previous owner,
I
their name,
I bought it from a bank.
I believe so, Bob.
But you've had it
Yeah.
since 2007?
7.
Yeah.
This house
I had
lot.
moved,
Huh.
I had
Yeah.
moved back from, Dallas, I was in commercial real estate. My grandparents owned several houses down the road, and I had planned on, fixing that house up and then slowly buying my grandparents out. And we started a business, and I was young, and, I mean, I'm still relatively young, but I was naive, and I didn't realize what that entailed. You know, so it was what it was.
Any other questions? All right, we'll close the public hearing, be back at 7 o'clock with council.